Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to learn how to knit this shawl, and it's a triangular shawl. Also you can make it as a scarf, and I'm going to explain to you that in a second. Also there will be a downloadable pattern in the description down below. Just click the link and it will take you to my Ravelry where you can download the pattern for this project. So let me just walk you through a little bit on how we're gonna do this. So as you can see, you start at one end, you start here, and then you're gonna continue increasing until you finish half of your yarn, and then you're gonna start the decreases to get to this point. As you can see, you start with a little bit of a garter stitch. So you start right here with a little bit of a garter stitch, and then you keep increasing with make one, and I'll show you how to do that in the video today. It has a garter stitch on this side, and it's got a diamond edge on this side. And in the following section I'm going to show you how to start it and how to work the diamond. So for my triangular scarf, I repeated the diamond 10 times, and then I started the decreases halfway through my 11th diamond, and here it is. So halfway through the 11th diamond I started the decreases, and the decreases are just knit two together, and will give you this angling until you get to the end. And obviously when you finish your last diamond, you're going to start the garter stitch with knit one, knit two together, knit one, knit two together to make this point. The yarn I'm using is mostly alpaca. It came from my knit crate. I will give you all the information in the description down below, and also the needles and everything you need for this project. Obviously I don't know if you'll be able to find this particular yarn. This is a DK yarn. You can also use worsted weight. Rowan Superwash worsted, they do a similar shade, which is really nice, and you can get 100-gram skeins on Love Knitting or Wool Warehouse or John Lewis website, and you will need 2 skeins. I used for my shawl 200 grams. I split it in half. I knitted half of the shawl with the increases with 100 grams and the other half with the other 100 grams. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that you can make this scarf into a shawl. So you could do maybe 6 repeats of the diamond, and then your scarf will be this wide, and then you can just continue knitting straight without increasing for as long as you want, or until you finish half of your wool. Then you could do the decreases, another 6 diamonds, but all this will be in the pattern. So just expand the description down below and follow the link to download the pattern, and then you can follow up with the video and we can work this together. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. In order to knit this scarf, you're gonna need 200 grams of DK weight yarn, and I have here my yarn from my knit crate, and it's Odin Wools. It's a DK weight. The colorway is ash, and it has 50% alpaca, 30% merino wool, 20% nylon. I have 200 grams, 2 skeins. This is 1 skein. It's 215 meters, 236 yards. Too much rambling. Let's just go ahead and get started with the scarf. So the first thing we're going to do is do a cast on, and since we start small and we go big, we're just going to cast on 3 stitches, leave a little bit of a tail, do a slip knot, and cast on 3 stitches, just the long tail cast on. I already have a stitch, 2 stitches, 3 stitches. There we go. That's the cast on, and we're going to start with row number 1, and in my pattern you will see that as SR1. So the first row it says knit all stitches, and that's what we're going to do, just knit the 3 stitches. This is kind of like a garter stitch at the beginning. Okay? One thing I forgot to say is that you would want to have a row counter for this, at least until you get used to the pattern. So that's row number 1. For row number 2, we're going to knit 1, and then we're going to do a KFB, which means knit from back. So we're going to go through the front in the second stitch, knit, keep it on the needle, go to the back of the stitch and knit again and take it off. So that was a KFB, and then knit the last. So now we have 4 stitches. Then we're going to turn around and we're going to knit 1 and do another KFB on the next stitch. So knit front, knit back, and pull the stitch, knit to the end. Okay, turn around, and we're going to repeat row 3, which is knit 1, knit from back, knit to the end, so that's row 4, and we're going to keep doing this until row 9. Okay, that's row 4, and this is row 5. Knit 1, knit from back, knit to the end, turn around, turn around. Row number 6, knit 1, knit from back, knit to the end. So as you can see, our work is growing. Row number 7, knit 1, knit from back, knit to the end, two more. Row 8, knit 1, knit front, back, knit to the end, knit 1, knit from back, knit to the end. I'm very sorry about the lighting. It's a very, very cloudy day today, and I only have time to film at the weekend, and it's going to be cloudy all weekend. See what we can do with the editing. Okay, now we're ready for row number 10, which is knit 1, knit from back, and now I think I'm in a little bit of a pickle. Let's see if I have a stitch marker, because that's what we need there. We need a stitch marker. This is my stitch marker, just a normal stitch marker, or whichever one you have. So place marker, and then we're going to work the rest of the row, which is knit 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we're ready for row 11, which is knit 1, purl 8, okay, we got to the marker. We're just going to slip the marker and we're going to knit 3. So in this section I'm going to show you the increase part of the shawl, and you're going to just keep increasing like this until you finish half of your yarn. So whichever kind of yarn you're using, however much yarn you're using, split it in half and then knit using this increase section with half of your yarn, and then we're going to decrease with the other half of your yarn. That's what was going to make your shawl as a triangular shape. For row number 1, it says knit to the marker, so we're going to knit to our marker. Here we are. And then it says make one, and you can make one whichever way it's easier for you. I usually just pick this yarn in between the stitches and I put it from back to front on my left needle and I knit it through the back loop. That's my make one, and we'll see that every row. Then I'm going to slip the marker and then I'm going to knit 4. Then the pattern says knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 2. Okay, turn your work, and every wrong side row is worked the same. So knit 1, purl to the marker, then we slip the marker, and the pattern says purl until you have 4 stitches left on your left needle, and then we knit the 4, but we only have 4 to start with, so I'm just gonna knit 4. And you'll see what I mean when we increase more. Turn your work. We're going to knit to the marker. Always start with this. And your stitches are going to be, you're going to have more and more stitches here. Then I'm going to make one. So I'm just going to pick that yarn in between the stitches, bring it from back to front and knit it through the back loop. Slip the marker, knit 3, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 3, yarn over, knit 2. Okay, turn your work, knit 1, purl to your marker, okay, we're going to slip the marker and we're going to purl until we have 4 stitches left. So we only purl 1 here because we have 5 stitches. So purl 1 and knit 4. That's our garter stitch border. It's always going to be knit 4. Turn your work, knit to the marker, make 1, slip the marker, knit 2, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over, knit 2. Let me just show you, because you can already see the diamond shape forming here. Okay, we're going to turn our work, knit 1, oop, knit 1, purl to the marker. And I do knit and purl differently because I'm a continental knitter. So however you knit and purl, just do the way you usually do it, and your work is going to turn the same as mine. Slip the marker, purl to 4 stitches left, so we purl 2 in this case, and knit 4. Okay, turn your work. I have it all written down here on my iPad, and my iPad keeps turning off. I'm sorry. Okay, the next we're going to knit to the marker, then we're going to make 1, slip the marker, knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 7, yarn over, knit 7. If you're a beginner, please don't tell me that I work too fast, because this is not a beginner's pattern. So I'm not showing you how to do the knits in slow motion on all the purls. You already have to know how to knit and purl to be able to do this shawl. Okay, for the wrong side, I'm going to knit 1, purl to the marker, okay, I'm going to slip the marker, purl until 4 stitches left, and knit 4. If you would like, if it's easier for you, you can just add another marker here, and that way you'll know. But for me it's easy because you can just count 4 stitches left, and you know that that's when you need to switch to the garter stitch. Okay, so now we've done the growing of the diamond, and now we're going to do the top shaping. So we're going to knit to the marker, make 1, slip the marker, and we're going to do a knit 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, SSK, which means slip, slip, knit. So I'm going to slip 1, slip another one as if to knit, put my left needle through both stitches and knit them through the back loop. That would make a left leaning decrease. Then I'm going to knit 3, and now we're going to knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together again, and knit 1. So as you can see, the diamond is starting to shape up. Turn your work. knit 1, purl to the marker, slip the marker, purl till 4 stitches left, and knit them. It's very busy the road today. Lots of cars and lots of music in their cars. Okay, we're going to knit to the marker. Then I want to make one. Slip the marker, knit 4, okay, yarn over, SSK, slip, slip, knit, knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together again, and knit 1. There you go. There's the diamond. You can see it. Once you get a few diamonds, then you can see it better. It looks a lot nicer. I'm gonna knit 1, purl to the marker, slip the marker, purl till 4 stitches left, and knit them. We're nearly done with 1 diamond. You have to do a lot of them. My back hurts. Okay, knit to the marker, you kind of get used to it and then you'll know where you're at, but you might want to use a row counter to start with. Make 1, slip the marker, knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over. Now we're going to do an S2KP, which means slip 2 as if to knit, knit 1, and pass those 2 stitches that you slipped over the one that you just knitted. That's a double decrease. Then we're going to do a yarn over and knit 2 together, and knit the last one. Oh. And because we always knit the first stitch on the wrong side, it makes this nice edge of the diamond. So we knit 1, purl to the marker, slip the marker, and purl to 4 stitches left, and knit 4. There you go. And the last 2 rows in this 1 diamond section, knit to the marker, make 1, knit 7, knit 2 together, and knit 1, and we kind of finished the diamond. Now we're just gonna do the wrong side row, and then I'll show you how it shapes up. Knit 1, purl to the marker, slip the marker, purl to 4 stitches left, and knit the 4 stitches. So this is 1 diamond done, and you will have a lot more to do, but this work is just going to keep growing like this. So as you can see, I've gone quite far with my diamonds. We started here with 1 diamond, and obviously this is not blocked, so you can't really see it. And it doesn't fit on camera. But this is how many diamonds we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 diamonds and a half before we turn to do the decreases. As you can see here, this is increases, this is decreases. You can see the V. And I chose to do 1 diamond right in between, so we pull, when we block it, we're just going to pull this, and it's going to give it like the triangular shape. I'm just going to keep on knitting until I get to nearly at the end, and then I'll show you how we do the decreases. And it's simple. Instead of doing the make 1 here, we're just going to do a knit 2 together here, and the work is going to turn that way. So here we are a couple of days later, and my hands are sore because I've worked so hard to get this far with my scarf, and I just wanted to show you, like I promised, the decreases. So here is, now this card needs to be blocked, and usually when I block it, I pin these the tips of the diamonds like that to stretch it so it hangs nicely. But as you can see here, I started the decreases halfway through my 11th diamond, and then I continued knitting 2 together. As you can see here, these are all knit 2 together for 10 more diamonds, and I'm nearly finished now, and I just want to show you 1 row how I do the decrease, and just follow the instructions on the pattern. It will show you, it will tell you how to do the garter stitch end here, this one. So at the moment I'm somewhere here, so I've got one more diamond to do, and then do the tip of the garter stitch tip. Let me just show you how I decrease. Every other row you do the decrease just as you did a make 1 every other row. So start as per usual with the garter stitch, which is knit the garter stitch, and then the pattern will tell you knit until you have 2 stitches left before the marker. So here I have 3 stitches to knit, and now I have 2 stitches left before the marker, and I'm just going to knit those 2 together. There you go. Slip the marker and work your diamond shape. So let me just finish this for you. This is the tip of the diamond, which has a double decrease and another decrease. There you go. So that's how you do the decreases, and follow the pattern and it will tell you how to do the end, the garter stitch end. Now once you're finished weaving the ends, hand wash your scarf. I usually hand wash mine, and I usually put it in a net bag and spin it in the washing machine to get most of the water out, and then I spread it on a towel on the floor and I pin, and I only do this when I have lace. I pin the edges of it like that, so it will dry nicely and it will hang nicely. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you like it. Give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see pictures of everything I knit, also on Ravelry, and I'll have links down below with where you can download the pattern and all the details about the wool and the needles I'm using. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!